Beausejour Stadium is located in St. Lucia in the East Caribbean, and after the highs of Jamaica yesterday, we come to the honeymoon capital of the area. It is fantastic play.
Return chances are out. There's a celebration, and he's gone, caught and bowled. Canada lose their 6th wicket.
Well, it was a bit of a nothing shot from Bilcliffe, but I guess we have to give credit to the captain, Tikolo. Bilcliffe trying to turn it to the onside. It looked from here like the leading edge. Tikolo, despite his age, was quick in getting down. And that is the end of Ian Bilcliffe. He goes for 34, and Canada now 146 for 6.
It's gone for the big one and straight up to short third man. It's taken simply enough this time. Steve Tikolo stands with his hands on his hips. Perhaps memories of what happened the over before, but it's more delight for Kenya, and Canada have lost their 7th wicket.
Not often in a game of cricket you get to make amends for yourself. Ngongo has been able to do that. Tikolo just floating it up there with his little off spinners. Massive swing from Muller, tried to hit it a mile and offered up a goober. He's out for 25. It's 175 for 7.
Very start when the ball was new.
Wides now. That's far too many.
Well, it's a misfield. And it's just about going to get there, I think. It does. It's all going wrong at the moment for Canada.
Well, Canada are going to get back in this game. Someone has to take it by the scruff of the neck. It's got to be more than one person. It's got to be a team effort, really. And it's got to be backed up by good fielding. That's just straight through the legs. Very poor.
No, that's a good shot. That's 4. Too short. A little bit of width. Latched onto.
Previous ball, Danara mid bowled it flatter and it was headed down the leg side. This time he's overcorrected and he's dragged it down short and wide outside the off stump and been put away with ease. Oh, good stroke. Good stroke. Bold blow down the ground. 6 more.
Just got over the line. Captain to captain. Been waiting for that, you feel. Just over the rope.
They'll look to create something very special later in this group phase of the tournament. An upset. Some fancy headwear here, and a couple of commentators up here need that now. Nasser Hussain and Michael Atherton with a classical shot, one of the best of the day.
Certainly was a cracker, a little bit of width offered outside the off stump, and Tikolo giving this the full treatment.
Takes Tikolo through to 47. 55 deliveries, 4 fours and a 6. He's looked in good touch. Great composure out in the middle.
And that's an even better stroke if it's possible to be. And that second boundary of the over brings up Tikolo's 50. He's had an excellent game so far, both as captain in the field with his off spin, and now he's backing up a splendid all-round performance with a wonderful clip through mid-wicket to bring up a half-century.
$1950s now for Steve Tikolo in one-day cricket. 5 fours and a 6. And this one he's looked in good order. Risk-free, the men have been up. He's been helped in the field, some shoddy fielding by the Canadians, but his timing's been good. His shot selection has been excellent. That was a 6 straight down the ground. A big strong man. He's led well. There the drives and cuts through the offside. well, save your legs. Basically, that's 4. Absolute disdain and arrogance from Tikolo. Wasn't bothering to run.
Well, when he hits it, stays hit. He's a big, strong man, Steve Tikolo. Gets his hands through the ball quickly. Very free-flowing batsman. I don't know whether there is an edge there. Just wait and see what the umpire signals. I think there might have been an edge. Very difficult chance with the keeper stood up. Yep, runs are given. But extremely difficult chance because it was a high full toss.
Yeah, difficult take, poor delivery, very high full toss. Quite a big deviation.
He knows there's no need to rush through now. Easy as you like, just open the face and run the ball down to third man, and that ends the 41st over with Kenya just 14 away from victory.
When England and New Zealand play here in a couple of days' time, he might well be a bit in early on for the Seamers, but his spinners were the men who did the job for him, bowling himself. And then his batting performance here to see his side home. A good all-round match-winning performance.
Yeah, it has. It is difficult to gauge how the New Zealanders and the English will play on it, but definitely I think Kenya have shown enough that on their day, and if things go well for them, they could threaten and just maybe cause a few hassles for England or New Zealand. And Captain Tikolo looks a very, very good player, and Mishra looks like a promising player. Their spinners look tidy, not huge turners of the ball, but they look like they don't bowl too many poor deliveries. And if the pitches suit, then they could cause the middle orders of New Zealand and England a few problems.
Well, it was interesting what Nasser Hussain was saying. He regarded him as the best cricketer or best batsman not playing Test cricket at the moment. I would say he's actually a lot better than a lot that are. He's a very useful cricketer. And let's finish this in some style. He moves on to 66.
Another good illustration of just how good this man is. This is no heave over the top. That's a really well controlled place stroke over long off. There's one bounce and 4 more for the captain. It was the slower ball, that didn't trouble him.
Well, he's picked it well, hasn't he? He's waited for it and he's launched it. There's 10 more to win.
No! Just the skills required at this level of the game, the ability to work the ball around, the ability to find the boundary when you really want it, put the bad balls away instinctively into the gap for 4. The Kenyans have shown they have a grasp of those skills just at a higher level than Canada on average. That's what we've seen today. Canada will be disappointed with the way that their first game has gone in this tournament. They'll want to move forward. They will want to improve from this point. They have 2 big games ahead of them, tough games they really shouldn't win or aren't expected to win. So they'll be disappointed here, but they can still take something out of this tournament if they can compete and improve upon the areas where perhaps they've let themselves down today. The bowling, too many wides, the fielding wasn't great. They were unable to work the slower bowlers around through the middle of the innings. So plenty to think about. It's not all doom and gloom. It's certainly not doom and gloom for the Kenyans and their fans in the crowd. They are very happy.
Clipped away. Probably pick up 2. Well, they've had a lot to celebrate as well. Kenyan cricket team that won that tournament in Nairobi. 692 for 3. 68 now from just 74 balls. Magnificent, controlled innings. Seven more. That's good running. And that's, in fact, I think the captain's done well to save a couple of runs there. Pretty ordinary throw.
Great little role model, great role model for the younger players coming into the game in Kenya, in the side, their captain, their experienced captain. Lovely little dab, soft hands, that's all the skills you want in one-day cricket. He's got soft hands, he can find the boundary, he places the ball, he doesn't look in a hurry. He's a real leader and he leads by example. He's a man in New Zealand, I'd say, he's got mana.
Okay, I'll ask the question. What's that mean?
Well, it's a term they use, you know.
Finish it in style?
You bet.
Well, he's tried to. I think he'll get a couple. He might just want... No, it's not going to be a bound, it's 2. So, 1 away into the over. Scores a level, 199 for 3.